AFTV, Kwame, what a poor performance tonight. We came into the game very optimistic. We saw what Spurs had done yesterday. You know, I mean, we saw that United dropped points. You know, even Chelsea. You know, there was an opportunity here today for Arsenal to maybe move up on Chelsea, but at least keep that momentum going. But somehow today, I mean, it was a very, very poor performance.
I just feel dejected. I feel deflated. I feel like the wind's been taken out of me. I expected the team, just like a lot of us Arsenal fans before the game, we expected the team to just come out there to carry that form that we had before the international break into this game. Monday night, Crystal Palace, Selhurst Park, everyone is rocking, everyone's happy in South London, and then we go there and we put extra smiles on their faces. We practically gifted them 3 goals, and it's just disappointing that we had to watch a lot of the players that have stood up for us, that have led us from the back, i.e., you know, Ben White, Gabriel. They kind of made mistakes. Partey made mistakes, key mistakes. And I mentioned it before. I was looking at the Everton game, Iwobi, and how they were coming down on Iwobi in terms of a misplaced, not controlling a simple ball. At one point, how many times did we miscontrol the ball? We miscontrolled the ball how many times in the first half? And second half, we picked it up a little bit. But it's just disappointing that when you want our team to step up, this was a crucial time. The pressure was on, yes. I felt that we could handle it because we've shown it before. We've shown it at Wolves, we've shown it at Villa. Crystal Palace are a very good team, don't get me wrong, and defensively they were sound. And, you know, shout out to Mitchell and is it Guy at the back? That's how you defend. Anderson, that's how you defend. They taught us a valuable lesson.
But even with that, in the second half, couple of gilt-edged chances created, and we didn't take them. It's almost like the first half was an example in how to be terrible at defending, and the second half was an example in how to be terrible in trying to get a goal.
Yeah. It's like, I didn't think the ball was ever going to go in, even if we tried to throw it in the goal. Like there was someone, always a body on the line. I mean, Smith Rowe, I know I said in the live that he had an opportunity and he didn't expect it, but I still expected him to do something. I still expected him to finish it. Put the ball in the back of the net, we're back in the game 2-1. But the fact that we didn't even take those chances, it just showed that tonight wasn't our night. It wasn't our night, and some games you get that. We're an inexperienced side. We've got a lot of young players, and this is the same thing I said. When you put your faith on these young players, sometimes they're not going to deliver, and it's not their fault. You then have to look at the manager. You then have to look back what Turkish was saying January, and the fact that we didn't bring in anyone, because all it takes is one injury, one slip up. That's it. And now
we've got injuries.
Okay,
no Kieran Tierney tonight, and you could see he was severely missed. No Partey limped off. I mean, he was shocking tonight. Do you think there was number one, are you worried about the injuries? And number two, with the Partey situation, obviously as I know you're a Ghanaian fan. Do you think those 2 games that he just played against Nigeria took a lot out of him, because he looked a shadow of himself out there today?
I think emotionally, yes. Physically, they must have had a look at him. Arteta must have had a look at him. He must have passed fit for the fitness test. But I just think emotionally and psychologically, he wasn't ready for that game. And you could just tell from the first touch and onwards, he was just misplacing passes. He's overhitting passes. He's trying to switch it and it's not switching. But that was just throughout the whole squad. So, and then in terms of the injuries, like, these are key players. Tierney being out. I know I said Tavares to come in, and I was trying to be optimistic, and I said,
he had a shocker.
He'll give us something different. I said, he's unpredictable. Yeah, he's bloody well unpredictable, because look what he done. Losing the ball, not defensive mistakes. For me, as a defender, I look at the game and it's like, I always think, where can I position myself where if my centre-back or my left-back or my right-back misses the ball, am I in the right position? Now, I know it's hard, I know it's difficult, but that one, you could see it a mile off. The ball's coming across, your man, he's on you. Ayew was on him, is going that way, but then what happens? You get caught flat-footed. Stay on your toes. Follow your man. Delay. It's basic defending. Everyone knows that. But it was a great touch for Ayew. It was a great finish. And, you know, Crystal Palace, they played a good game. They took it to us. They pressed us high. I thought it was just going to be Conor Gallagher that was going to be running the show. But it seemed like all of them were up for it, from Zaha to Anderson to all of them. But, yeah, it's just disappointing with those
Can this team still get top 4? When you think about the injuries, when you think about some of the tough games coming up, we still got to go away to Tottenham. We still got to go away to Chelsea. We still got to go away to West Ham. Manchester United, we've got to play at home. Is this team capable of getting top 4? There's another similar game like the Palace game in the trip away to Southampton.
All of the games that you've named are hard. Even Brighton, Brighton is going to be difficult. They play some good football.
Brighton's at home.
Yeah, Brighton at home is still going to be difficult. I'm just thinking about how thin our squad is, how weak it is now that we've taken out these players with injuries. Obviously, Pepe, you need Pepe back. I'm just thinking about who we're going to fill in midfield. Who's going to go there? El Neni, can he lead us through all those games? Lokonga, can he step up and do that? I don't think we can. And that's the thing. I mean, I want to be optimistic, but I'm also a realist. And I'm looking at those games, and as much as I can say, yeah, we play some good football at certain times where we created chances, but when you're playing against better opposition, Crystal Palace are good, but you're looking at better opposition where they keep the ball and they pop it around us and they know our weak points, we're going to be in trouble. We played 2 fullbacks that are not our regular starters, and we got killed today. We got absolutely killed. They exposed us from the back and then forced errors from Ben White to Gabriel. So I'll be honest with you, top 4 is going to be a bit tricky. Yeah, we might win the London derby. We might win it against Spurs, but I'm worried about the other games, the West Hams, the Chelseas, Man United. We know they love to turn up against us regardless of what form they're in. So this is a big test regardless of what happens. Look, we've come a long way throughout the season. Arteta's brought us to this bit. But now this is a test for the younger players, for the inexperienced players to really, earn their stripes and get something towards the end of the season. We'll just have to see.
Can they? You didn't answer that.
I went all the way around, innit? Like the M25. Yeah, I'm going to say yeah. Because there's so much inconsistency. Each week is different. No one thought Chelsea would drop points against Brentford. No one did. Obviously 5-1 yesterday for Spurs. No one thought that Newcastle would open up that much. But each week is different, and you just got to remember the media are playing this game. They want to see it go to the end. They want to see everyone, who's going to win? Is it head-to-head? Is it Arsenal? Is it Spurs? Is it Liverpool going to win the league? That's what they want for entertainment. We just need to focus a game at a time. As all the other guys have said before, look, we've got to dust ourselves off. That was a bad performance. What can you do? How can you react? Where's your character? Where's your pride? That's what I was upset about, is the fact that our players didn't show enough pride throughout the game, to really earn our stripes or to earn the badge on our shirt. So, yeah, I think we should be able to do it, but this was a big knockback for us. Big knockback.
Shop for AFTV merch at shop.aftv.co.uk. Subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, and Twitch. We've got content for every platform, so check it out.